That's not quite it. Unless you replaced my father with somebody else. I'm going to tell you who my father was. At least as I understand it. My father went into the army, went to elaborate lengths to get out of it, and thought that he was entitled to everything in life. But he didn't have the skill. And he was lazy. And he was mean. Very mean. Even before he had a terrible accident in which he went through a fucking windshield and completely fucked up his brain permanently and became more violent and abusive towards me. He was violent and abusive before. He tried to kill me with some homegrown baby formula. The thing I am thinking about right now is that my father, who aspired to be a creative person, never did. But I did. I did. I wasn't living in my father's shadow. This was simply what I wanted to do. I've been published in many newspapers. I've won awards for my audio drama work. I've composed music, a theme song to a major fucking podcast that's playing right now. I mean, I'm fucking crushing it. I wrote a novel just in November alone, a 53,000 word novel, just because I wanted to have some fun. My father never did any of these things because he just didn't have it. And he was also, he had brain problems. Brain problems that manifested themselves in abuse. So I'm not exactly mourning what could have been, because his life was pathetic. He smoked and drank himself into a fucking set grave at the age of 72, and even before then, he was in decline. So what the fuck am I mourning exactly? I'm more baffled that I turned out pretty okay, all things considered, between my narcissistic mother and my physically abusive father, who were not intellectual giants. How the fuck did I become a public figure like this? How did I get to interview all these fucking writers over the years, over an 11-year run during a podcast I ran? This is what I've done in my life. That is a really good life, and yet I can't accept that. Maybe I'm having difficulty accepting success. Maybe I want to just say, oh, well, I grew up with such terrible parents, a terrible family, white trash motherfucker. How the fuck am I who I am? That's the unresolved issue. I'm not sure what I'm mourning. Maybe I'm having difficulty accepting.